This is Mr. Beck Does Your Homework. This is physics homework number 21, questions 15 through 18. An object with a resistance of 18 ohms has 110 volts applied to it. So let's see, R is 18 ohms. 110 volts, that's V, equals 110 volts. How much electric current is going through the object? So I'm looking for I. So for this one, I know that V equals I times R, or I equals V over R, and that will give me my current in amps. Question number 16, how much power is being produced by the object? Answer in units of watts. Well, for this one, I know that P equals I times V. So I could take this I and multiply it by the voltage. Or I could do I squared times R. I could take this square and multiply by the resistance. Or I could take V squared over R. And that one I don't even need this answer. I'd be 110 squared over 18. So you have three different ways of getting the power, and that's going to give you so many watts of power. And remember, a watt is a joule per second. Now, how much electric energy will be needed to operate this object for 24 hours? Answer in units of kilowatt hours. So this is so many watts. What I want is thousands of watts times how many hours. So if I have my, I'm looking for energy, and I know that energy is power times time. Well, I want my power times time. I want my power to be in kilowatts. So however many watts this is, if I take watts and divide it by 1,000, that's going to give me kilowatts. So take this number, divide it by 1,000, that's going to be your power. So whatever this is, watts divided by 1,000, that'll give me kilowatts. And then just multiply that by the time. For me, that's 24 hours. So I would take my answer here of so many watts, divide it by 1,000, and then multiply it by 24 hours, and that will give me an answer in kilowatts times hours, which is what it's looking for. So this will give me so many kilowatt hours. Finally, what is the cost of operating this object for 24 hours, the same amount of time, at a rate of 6.2 cents per kilowatt hour? So now I've got kilowatt hours, I want cents. So if I take my kilowatt hours, I guess it's just kWh, not HR, but that's fine, kWh. So if I take my kilowatt hours and I multiply it by cents per kWh, and it says answer in units of dollars, so let me make this into dollars. So I have 6.2 cents, so that'd be $0.062 per kilowatt hour, 1 kilowatt hour. So I'm going to take this times 0.062, and that will give me how many dollars it'll take to operate.